ICE is now apparently scrapping paperwork needed in order to conduct their arrests because they consider it to be a waste of time. Actually logging things about the people whose lives you're gonna ruin, sometimes accidentally arresting and deporting and detaining the wrong people. And the paperwork, of course, can avoid some of that. So screw it, we got quotas to meet. Stephen Miller is really mad. So anyway, for more than 15 years, before they conducted any operation to arrest an immigrant, they would fill out a form with details about the target. So reasonable stuff like name, appearance, known addresses and employment, immigration history, any criminal history, basically getting the entire file all together in this paperwork. And they give it to a supervisor for approval. But apparently at some point over the summer, they just stopped doing that. And according to a former ICE official, he said it's hard to fill out a worksheet that just says meet in the Home Depot parking lot. Because again, they're not targeting particular immigrants. They're going there, and now with the approval of the Supreme Court, they're just like, who Brown? I'm just gonna go there, I'm just gonna find somebody, okay? I'm gonna listen to some music, I'm gonna see what kind of food trucks in the area, and I'm gonna start locking people up, and the Supreme Court says that's totally cool. And so Darius Reeves is one of the former ICE officials giving information about this, said that he was made aware of this change before he left, and that it was communicated down from DHS leadership. The decision was made because of a perception that the worksheet is a waste of time. Due process is, from the regime's point of view, a complete waste of time. They believe, he said, he believes it's actually a very valuable necessity now, bypass, so they can keep flooding the streets with officers. And the reason for that is, if you're worried about potential liability for instance, maybe deporting or detaining the wrong person, if violence breaks out, anything like that that could result in a legal process, having that paper trail can help to protect that individual ICE officer and their supervisor. But the regime cares as little about their actual officers as they do about the immigrants. They just want to get the numbers up. So they want to rush the process, even though it's already been established that ICE and DHS can and sometimes does lose these legal cases. And so you could see some of these officers actually suffering legal ramifications because they're being driven to just ignore due process and lock up as many people as possible. Sharon, what do you make of this?
Well, it certainly defeats the old argument of only the best people, best and brightest. Let's lower the standard. Let's stop the training. Let's just throw them out there, round them up. It's something that we're all going to have to perhaps bear the consequences of. There's the individuals that are wrongly targeted or so many not having due process. And those of us taxpayers who are going to have to pay for it, not just the roundup, but the aftermath and the court cost and the lawsuits and who knows what else. So great idea to make America less great.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, all of this stuff that is supposed to be a protect, like the liberties that we have, the protections we have from a government that either can get things wrong, which any administration can, or might not care and might be willing to just trample over your rights. These are the limited protections that we have, and one by one, they're being trampled away. The protections not just for migrants, just in case for some xenophobes that might not be enough, but that can protect you, because I will remind you, nearly 100 US citizens have been deported accidentally. This is one of the safeguards that could protect you. And they're saying, DHS Assistant Secretary put out a statement, we've replaced inefficient and outdated paperwork with a streamlined tech-based platform. That's what they say. Sure. Yeah, no, they're all about efficiency. They don't want waste as they spend $200 million on commercials to raise the national profile of Kristi Noem. It's all about efficiency for them.